Hello, fair maiden, and welcome back from the weekend. Well, cloudy, but I argue feeling still rather cool today for the virgins of the zodiac, the Virgos. That's because the moon is now in your sign. It started there actually yesterday evening, Sunday night. That means emotional focus and ego are working side by side, so that's a good thing. But there will be some minor challenges in the day, Virgo. The moon will cross over Saturn, which will call to Virgos to emotionally mature just a little bit when it comes to how your ego may trigger your emotions. Perhaps you are over emotionally reacting, perhaps you are under emotionally reacting, perhaps you have an emotional expectation that's not really fair for what's going on in your life. But any of those could apply, especially as it relates to a given long-term relationship in your life. That's because the moon is not just crossing Saturn, it's crossing that fault line between Saturn and Mars conjunct Uranus. Now we need to tell you this, Mars conjuncting Uranus in the house of marriages right now is saying it's time for Virgos to move forward with their new ideas of what partnership should be. Time to innovate. You're out of time. So this may be the trigger for you to have to grow up emotionally about your ego. For instance, you may have to make a decision that someone's just not working out because you want to be treated a certain way, you want to move forward with your relationships in a certain way, and your ego might be hurt. And you might want to overreact emotionally because you expected them to change, not to have to leave them. Well, that's the way it is sometimes, Virgo. Either way, ego and long-term relationship are going off like an alarm clock today. One last thing, making you extra sensitive on top of all this, the sun in Aries, which is focusing Virgos on where they draw their lines, which may play into this whole situation too. Well, today the sun is ruled by Neptune. So everyone on the planet is a bit more sensitive than usual, and today is an excellent day to meditate. We're all more logged into the Soul Collective on a Neptune day than a non-Neptune day. And by the way, if you have a hard time meditating and not sure how to, we've got a new meditation expert at soulgarden.tv. Her name is Julie Zipper, and she's got a show that focuses each month on the specifics of meditating within a given vibration. So she's got a show out to meditate within the sun in Aries. Check it out if you need some meditation assistance. All right, fair maidens and Virgo risings, that's all I have for Monday. I'll see you tomorrow with more. Live, love, be.